is a class on the Srimad Bhagavatam, 6th Canto, 2nd Chapter, text number 1, given by His Divine Grace, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada, recorded on September 4th, 1975, in Vrindaban, India.
Sri Bhagavata Evam te bhagavad-duta Yamaduta vibhasitam upadharya atha kanarajan pratyahu nayako vida. So, two parties, Yamaduta and Bhagavad-duta. So, this human life is the junction. Which way to go? To the Yamadutas or to the Bhagavad-duta? There is no two alternatives. In the Bible also it is said, either you go to hell or go to heaven. Is it not? This is right. Yamaduta means go to hell and Bhagavad-duta means go to Vaikuntha. This is the junction. Janti deva prata devan kidni janti viprataha bhuteja janti bhutani Manjali no vijanti. Now make your selection. So long we are in the lower animal life, nature is giving chance, prakriti kriyamanani. Then nature brings you to the platform of human life. Develop consciousness and you can take advantage of the Shastra. Anadi Bohirmukh Jeev Krishna bhuli gela, Atae Krishna Veda Purana korila. Veda Purana, why? They have been made. It is made for the human being. This is the chance. This Purana is not meant for the cats and dogs. They are not supposed to read Veda and Purana. Similarly, if the human being does not take care of the Veda Purana, then he is no better than the cats and dogs. Ataev Krishna Veda Purana Karila, to revive our Krishna consciousness. Uttisthata Jagrata Prapta Varan Nivodha. This is the Vedic injunction. So long you are in the lower grade of life, it was not possible for you to take the path of Vedas and Puranas. That was not possible. But now, even getting the human form of life, if you sleep for sense gratification like cats and dogs, then Yamaduta. Krishna naam karo bhai, ar sab niche, palaibar pot nai, jom ache piche. These are very easily understandable. You cannot avoid Krishna consciousness. That is not possible. If you avoid, then joma che piche. Then Yamaduta will get you. You can say, I can do whatever I like. Why you are forcing me to become Krishna conscious? I can do whatever I like. There is no need of your preaching Krishna consciousness. I am independent, I don't believe in the next life. That is the general statement of the rascals and fools. But the fact is different. If you don't take to Krishna consciousness, there is a jump. Then you will be punished. You cannot avoid. You are completely dependent on Krishna. Krishna is the Supreme and you are the servant. You are declined to serve Krishna, therefore you must be punished. This is the nature's way. The event is happening. You cannot escape. You cannot escape the mundane, man-made laws, but you cannot escape the God-made laws. That is all. So Yamadutas, they came to take him now, the Vishnu Duta. Evanti Bhagavad Duta. Bhagavad Duta, Bhagavan is not alone. Without any followers. In the Vaikuntha Loka, Bhagavan is there in his innumerable form. There are innumerable Vaikuntha Lokas. And in each and every planet there are innumerable devotees. He is not alone. Advaita Yachyuti Anadi Ananta Rupam Addam Purana Purusam Navayoganam. So Yamadutas, as the Yamaraj has got his adherent order carrier. Similarly, in the Vaikuntha Loka, there are so many order carriers. In the Vaikuntha Loka, there is not a single person who is not a devotee. That is Vaikuntha. Vaikuntha means, Kuntha means anxiety. And Vigata Kuntha iti Vaikuntha. There is no anxiety. And the material world means anxiety. What will happen? What will happen? Even the sparrows, you will see, you give them some grain, they are eating, but they are looking this way, that way. If somebody is not coming to kill me. Everyone, full of anxiety. That we are forgetting, that we are trying to remain in this material world very happy, and that is not possible. Anxiety, full of anxiety. Therefore Prahlad Maharaj said, Hityatmadhatam griham vanam gatuvojad parimasare. He was asked by his father, what is the best thing he had learned? So he said, I have learned this best thing. What is that? Hityatmadhatam griham gatuvojad vanam gatuvojad parimasare. This is the first class thing. What is that? Giving up the grihastha life. They are thinking very happy, husband, wife, living together, enjoying. But that is grihastha. Andhapur means if you are thrown into the dark well, it is like that. Of course, those who are Krishna conscious, that is different. But ordinarily, the so-called household life means to be in the darkness, in the dark well. Griha, Hitya, one should give up. Therefore, according to Vedic civilization, when one is 50 years old, above that, he must give up family life. Nama. Then sannyas, not that up to the point of death one should remain a grihastha. No. If he wants to become free from anxiety, that is. Otherwise, anxiety. Tasadhumatne asuravarjate hila sada samadvigna dhiyam. Dehina, one who has accepted this material body, he must be always restless with anxiety. This is dukkha vasata. You cannot avoid it. So, this Krishna consciousness movement, you can take it as a religious movement. Bhagavad Dharma. This is the only dharma. Bhagavad Dharma. Mani pātu vipāsritya depishu pāpujo priya sudra tatha devi janati parāna. Everyone has got the right to go back to home, back to Godhead. Krishna says. Depishu pāpujo. Never mind, he is born in the sinful family. That's all right. But he has got the right to go back to home, back to Godhead. Then we'll take up the work. Everyone has got the right to go back to home, back to Godhead. And by taking to Krishna consciousness, mani pātha vipāsritya. Krishna says, everyone has got the right. Then who will teach them how to go back to home, back to Godhead? Who is the man? If you say, no, they are untouchable. Papa Joni, they are untouchable. They cannot. So that is not the duty. The duty, as Chaitanya Mahaprabhu says, Bharat bhumite manusya janma hairaja, janma sārthak kari karo paropata. Anyone who has taken birth in India, if he is man, if he is a dog, if he is a cat, that is all. If he is a man, manusya janma hairaja. So what is his duty? Janma sārthak kari. First of all, awaken your own Krishna consciousness, you understand Krishna, and then go out, paropata. Because people are in darkness. People are in darkness, they have forgotten Krishna. And this is Krishna consciousness means. Not that I have understood Krishna, now pack it up in the box and see some kind. Oh, I have enough. My Guru Maharaj condemned this. He said, Mon tumi kisere Vishnu. My dear mind, you are thinking that you have become a very good Vaishnava. And chanting Hare Krishna, imitating Haridas Thakur and smoking bidi. This imitation has no value. My Guru Maharaj condemned it. He said, Mon tumi kisere Vishnu. What a rascal you are. You are thinking that you are Vaishnava. Nirjanare bhare. What is that? Forget. Tava harinam keval koito. Pratisthar tare nirjanare bhare. Tava harinam keval koito. My dear mind, you are very much proud of becoming Vaishnava. In a solitary place, you are imitating Haridas Thakur, Nirjanara Bhare, Pratisthara. The solitary chanting of Hare Krishna means that you want cheap popularity. Oh, he is chanting Hare Krishna. That is not possible. You cannot imitate Haridas Thakur. So by imitating Haridas Thakur, keeping connection with women and doing all nonsense, we cannot imitate Haridas Thakur. We must work. You must go out for chanting, for preaching. This is real chanting. Jare dakho tare kaho Krishna Hare. This is what Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu never said that you imitate Haridas Thakur and in a solitary place, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Not like that. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu said, go. Jare dakho tare kaho Krishna Hare. Amar apnai guru haiya praro hai. So, our request is, you are all foreigners, so you have learned something about Krishna consciousness. It is Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's order, although he expected that every Indian should go out for Parampada. But anyway, some of the Indians, at least one. But you take this mission and go everywhere, in every corner, and thankful people are already doing that in Europe and America. These are things, because people are sleeping under misguidance and they are becoming candidates for being carried away with the Jammu. This is the position of the whole world. Jammu. Palaibar Korthanai, Jammu will not excuse. However, you may be very proud of becoming independent. This is not possible. To save the human civilization, the Russian civilization, that there is no life after death, and you go on enjoying as much as you like. This long civilization is killing civilization. So, you save them. You save them. Otherwise, the Yamadutas is there. Evam te Bhagavad Duta, Yamaduta bhibhasitam upadhasya. They listen to the words of Yamaduta very carefully, upadhasya. Not that haphazardly they are, no. Their reason, their everything, that this man was like this, and he must be carried to Jamaraj for punishment. Why punishment? No, to make him purified, it is said. Punishment required. This is nature's law. Just like if you have infected some disease, the punishment is you must suffer. Punishment is good. If you have infected some disease and when you suffer, that means you become purified from the disease. Suffering is not bad to become purified. Therefore, when a devotee suffers, he does not take it ill. He thinks that I am being purified. I am being purified. Sattenu kampa susuna kshamana bhunjana evasa kritam vipaka ridvaka bhubhi vidadam namaste jiveta sa mukti padesu dayabha. A devotee, when he is in troubled condition, he thinks, my Lord is so kind that he is purified. I am suffering from my past misdeeds. So Krishna is so kind that he is purifying me, giving me little suffering. That's all right. Therefore I must be obliged to him. And he offers more respectful obeisances to the Lord. My Lord, you are purified. If one lives like this, mukti padesa dayabha, his liberation is guaranteed. Dayabha means just like the son inherits the father's property without any check. Nobody can check. The law is there. The father's property must be inherited by his son. Similarly, those who are strictly in Krishna consciousness, despite all kinds of hindrances, his liberation is guaranteed. His liberation is guaranteed. And if he becomes immediately disturbed with little inconvenience, and what is this nonsense, Krishna, give it up, let me enjoy. Then he again clutches some Maya. But if one sticks to Krishna consciousness, in spite of all difficulties, then his liberation, going back to home, back to body, is guaranteed. Mukti padesu daiva. This is the statement of the Shastra. Daiva means nobody can change. So we should be very careful to stick to Krishna consciousness without being agitated or deviated in any circumstances in life. Then we will not be liable to the punishment of Yamadutas. That is the incident happening here. Slightly he became Krishna conscious at the end of life, chanted Narayana, immediately the Vishnu VedaBase came home. He has chanted Hare Krishna, that's all right. Let him take back, back to God. Thank you.